Welcome to WEFM's Midday News, sponsored by Klein 27th Limited.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, pay slips, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News. I am your presenter, Jessica Klein. First on the local scene. The Fernside Red Cross Group organized a health fair for seniors in West Kingstown on February 24th, 2024, in collaboration with the Kingstown Baptist Church, the SVG Medical Association, and A2 Fitness. Together, they provided the seniors with a morning of comprehensive care, offering eye and ear exams, blood sugar and blood pressure checks, pedicures, balances and mobility exercises, and hairstyling. Seniors were also provided with nutritious food as they moved through the various stations. Upon completion, they received care packages to continue their care at home. Celebrating its 75th year in operation in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the SVG Red Cross expresses gratitude to its dedicated volunteers who embody compassion, a foundational value of the organization. As St. Vincent and the Grenadines prepares to host the 8th CELAC Summit on March 1st, 2024, at the Sandals Resort in Bookament, the Civil Aviation Department has announced the creation of a prohibited airspace named TVP-1 within a 2 nautical mile radius around the Sandals Resort. This precaution is put in place to safeguard the safety and security of both the summit attendees and the public. The restricted airspace, labeled as a no-drone zone, where the use of drones is not allowed, covers from Camden Park in the south to Monthwind in the north, Dubois in the east, and extends to 2 nautical miles in the west. This restriction will be effective from February 28th to March 2nd, 2024. Drone operators are urged to avoid flying within this specified area during this time frame. It is important to note that operating drones in St. Vincent and the Grenadines necessitates a permit. Furthermore, drones should not be operated near airports, including within aircraft approach and departure paths. The 8th CELAC Summit signifies a momentous occasion for SVG, underscoring its dedication to diplomacy, cooperation, and global influence. The Aviation Department asks for the full cooperation of all during this time. Still on the local scene, Senator Israel Bruce has urged Minister of Agriculture Saboto Caesar to follow through on their commitments instead of making empty promises. Recently, the NDP has drawn attention to the neglected Montreal Greenhouse Park as a prime example of misused funds under the ULP government. In response to a parliamentary query last Thursday, the Agriculture Minister mentioned the government's plan to construct an additional 35 greenhouses. Senator Bruce criticized the state of the Montreal Greenhouse Park as a significant waste of resources and a disregard for farmers. Instead of empty assurances, he suggested that the minister and the government focus on taking concrete actions. According to Senator Bruce, the dilapidated condition of the Montreal Greenhouse Park over the years highlights the administration's detachment from the realities on the ground. On the regional scene, President of Guyana, Dr. Irfan Ali, criticized lyrics promoting violence during the opening of the 46th regular meeting of the Caribbean Community CARICOM Heads of Government, hosted by Guyana. He emphasized the importance of preserving the region's unique culture and investing in it, as well as the need for positive and uplifting lyrics rather than those inciting violence. He emphasized promoting messages that inspire people to think and act positively. He also stressed the responsibility of regional leaders to ensure that the region's music lyrics reflect positivity, citing Bob Marley as an example. He underscored the significance of addressing this issue seriously, noting a recent conversation with Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley regarding public performances by certain artists. Ali called for a revolution against negative narratives and a repositioning of the region's culture towards positive living and upliftment. Still on the regional scene, judges are advising jurors who face pressure or threats from their employers due to jury duty to report the situation to the court. During a session with the new jury pool in Barbados' Supreme Court number 3 on Monday, Justice Carlyle Graves highlighted the issue, stating, "Some employers in our country prioritize their own interests over the broader national interests, causing inconvenience to our jurors." Showing various letters from employers seeking exemption for their staff from jury duty, Justice Graves emphasized that only valid reasons would result in an individual being excused. Reminding the group that jury duty should not be viewed as a vacation, the High Court judge noted that in many cases, jurors will be told to head back to work if the court is adjourned early. However, he told employers that it was a stressful endeavor sitting in certain trials, especially those of murder, sexual assault, and fraud. On the international scene, Elon Musk generously covered the cost of 4,000 mini pies after his company canceled an order last minute, leaving Giving Pies Bakery in San Francisco $2,000 short. Following the bakery's social media complaint, Mr. Musk offered to pay for the order and even placed a new one. However, due to an influx of support, the bakery was too busy to accept the new order. The bakery owner expressed her gratitude for the overwhelming response. Mr. Musk, upon learning about this situation, took to social media to address and resolve the issue, emphasizing Tesla's commitment to making things right. And in sports, Mauricio Pochettino's team will need to generate £100 million for player sales before June 30th, 2024, in order to avoid financial fair play issues, according to Chelsea's Premier League competitors. The focus on the Premier League's FFP regulations has intensified lately, with Everton receiving a 10-point deduction in November for non-compliance, later reduced to 6 after an appeal. Last month, they faced further charges along with Nottingham Forest for violating top-tier spending regulations. Premier League clubs are permitted £105 million loss over a rolling 3-year period, with each financial year ending on June 30th. Since the Todd Bowley-led consortium took over Chelsea in May 2022, the club has invested over £1 billion in the transfer market to reshape the team. Despite spreading costs through amortization by offering players extended contracts, Chelsea has remained the top spender in the league during this time frame. This has been WEFM's Midday News, sponsored by Court St. Vincent's Limited. I have been your presenter, Jessica Klein. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. news, and we thank you for listening.
Switch to a ready cash loan today. Bring your loan to us and get 25% off your interest rate. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and hassle-free service, so you can do all the important things you need with ease. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit us in store or apply online at www.shopcourt.com.